Callum, a disappointing defeat at Hampden in a game that we put so much into. How do you sum that one up?
Yeah, really difficult, really. I think if you assess the game in probably little periods, I think first 60 minutes I thought were really good. Probably one of the best sort of types of football we've played this season. I thought we had a lot of chances, some real clear-cut chances. I thought we scored a wonderful goal, really good goal to get us in the lead, and I thought we deserved that. Then we had a couple of chances after that. It's just that typical game where when you don't take your chances, the opposition team were going to have a 5-10 minute period, which they did. And then they could score 2 goals within it. I thought I was really disappointed with defending and managed to have both goals. So it's one of those for us to learn, 1-1, still comfortable in the game, still well in the game. And I still think at that point we could go and win the game, if not get a result, which points are so important in this league. And then for me, it's just a really poor second goal to lose. And obviously that makes it difficult to go and chase the game. They've got their tails up. They were down in the dumps after 60. They made some good changes, affected the game. And then we were trying to chase the game, but it just wasn't to be.
You touched on the goal. It was a prime example of the things that we've done really well in the first half. Has that got yourself into the perfect position? We worked quite a few chances like that in the first half. A frustration that obviously we weren't further ahead at the break, because we certainly seemed to deserve to be.
Yeah, definitely. And second half, I think we had a lot of chances, set plays as well, looked dangerous. So there was a lot of positives to take. It's hard when sometimes you look at the result and you get down about it. For me, I'm going to take most of the positives. The only big thing for me is that little 10-minute spell when we concede the first goal. How do we reset? As a group of players, obviously that little bit of experience. What do you do? For me, you got to play in there and half for 10 minutes. No mistakes. I thought we gave the ball away, poor clearances, allowed them to build momentum, pressure. Their tails are up. Obviously the goal's poor, the second one. So apart from that, I can't really remember Callum having too much to do today. And it's one of those games.
So I suppose lessons to be learned in terms of how we manage games when we're ahead, and also, as you said there, at 1 each, we're still very much in the game.
Yeah, I think so. Sometimes we lose the goal, it goes to 1-0. It's really back to right at the start. So basically you've got to go, right, come on, let's just get back on it. Let's do what we're doing well, because we're causing them a lot of problems, and we've got to keep doing it. And that was the thing that probably disappointed me most. We kind of sort of went away from that for that 10-minute period and basically cost us the game. And that probably is the final outcome, really.
And we did pick ourselves up in the final 5, 10, 15 minutes, but too little too late. We gave ourselves too big a hill to climb ultimately.
Yeah, we've had a lot of these games this year, especially lately. We've actually played well in games and come away with 2-1 defeats. It seems to be our favoured scoreline of defeat, and I think sometimes these are the bits where you talk about defensive side. You will want to play attacking, lovely, wonderful football. For me, if you get that a little bit wrong at the back, it makes the game so hard for you. And I thought today we just came away from that little bit, especially that bit after we score. That's the big one for me. After we concede, and we just didn't do enough after that.
You don't have too much time to be down. Obviously, a big game on Tuesday night. The boys back in training tomorrow, and just full focus on that, I presume.
Yeah, we'll just dust ourselves down. I think Zach's struggling. Cammy Kerr struggling in the warm up. So our 2 right backs are probably going to be out for Tuesday. So we're going to have to shuffle the pack. I'm going to have to think what we do. And that's all you can do. Hopefully we can go out and put a performance in. Do you know what's funny? Because performances have been pretty good lately. So can we make sure those performances end up with victories? And I'll be quite happy.